Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, North Schuylkill. I'm Molly Lepchinsky.
And I'm Viviana Amato.
In the news.
This week, junior high students stepped up to the challenge of tackling the news. Sydney Stokes and Alexa Prosick surveyed some 7th and 8th graders about the adjustments in the building. Hopefully it helps strengthen our voice in the school and also gives us a look on the challenges we face and accomplishments we celebrate.
Hi, I'm Alexa Prosick with In the News, and I'm here with a few 7th graders to ask them some questions. Dylan, what was the hardest thing about adjusting to the high school?
Probably the more classes and more things to worry about.
Probably having more homework and more classes. You just have more classes and it's harder work.
Probably studying a lot more, and the classes are a little bit harder, so you have to take more time.
Oh, sorry. So what do you think was the hardest thing about having midterms?
Just midterms itself, really. I haven't really took a test like that, but I like the challenge, so.
You have to study a lot more and it's just a lot more work than a normal test.
It was just overwhelming because you had to study a lot more to get a good grade, and it was a lot harder than any test I've ever taken before.
Hi, I'm Sydney Stokes with In the News, and I have some questions for a few 8th graders. How is the adjustment from 7th to 8th grade?
It was difficult, but I think last year was a little bit easier because I like the different teaching methods that we're using this year.
Good.
Pretty good. I like all of my teachers and all the classes I'm taking.
7th grade was easier than 8th. I had a sub for more than half of the year, so we didn't really do much, but it was a lot easier.
What are you looking forward to as being a freshman next year?
I'm looking forward to being able to pick different classes and be able to do more with that.
Being able to take more electives, and hopefully I'll like all the classes and teachers I have.
Being able to participate in band, county band, district bands, yeah. Bands.
Thank you. Back to you, Viv and Molly.
Following last week's piece on the Winter Carnival, NS junior Rachel Cataldo was crowned as the Snowflake Princess at the 49th annual event. For more insight on this honor, we cut to Josh Donmoyer.
Our 2016 Snowflake Princess, Rachel Cataldo.
I'm Josh Donmoyer. I'm here with In the News, and I'm here with Rachel Cataldo, who won the Pottsville 2016 Winter Carnival as Princess. What was your favorite event for the Winter Carnival?
My favorite event was the costume fashion show, which is basically the only time you have the stage to yourself and you get to tell the audience about yourself in a unique way for about 3 minutes doing a skit.
So now that you're Princess, what events are you going to attend?
Now since I've been crowned, I'll attend pretty much a lot of Schuylkill County events throughout the year, mostly parades, and I will also be involved with every Winter Carnival activity next year.
That's really great. So what advice do you have for future participants?
Just to be confident in yourself and never second guess yourself, because I know it is very nerve-wracking when you're behind the scenes waiting to be called up on stage, but once you get up there, it's just a lot of fun and you'll forget you're even nervous in the first place. And also don't say because that's a really big drawback when you're talking to the judges.
Some interesting student projects have been happening in junior high classes recently. In these projects, students have had the opportunity to put their skills to the test. They've thought like engineers, architects, and filmmakers to complete their tasks. Quinn Fisher has information about Mr. Hampton's Connects Challenge, and Ashley O'Connor has the scoop on a project called What's So Cool About Manufacturing.
I'm Quinn Fisher here in the news with Danny Holmes to interview her about the Connect STEM design project. How's your project going so far?
Pretty good. We have 4 of us are working on it, and we like to come after school, and we put as much work into it as we can.
What happens if you win at the competition?
we move on to a state competition. You have to get first place to do that, and we're hoping for that this year.
What's the challenge for the competition this year?
This year we have to build a building that can support weight, and it has to be at least 1 meter high. We also have to make sure that it's environmentally friendly. This year what we're doing is we're going to do something with water and the expansion of water when it freezes to try to create power somehow with that.
How do you personally help out the team?
I design the blueprints. I provide tech things, laptops for presentations, Microsoft PowerPoint, stuff like that.
What's your favorite part about doing this competition?
Just all of us getting together and building something that's amazing and just having fun while doing it.
Do you think your team can get first this year?
Heck yeah. Yeah, I think we can. Hopefully. It's not really done yet, but hopefully.
Hi, I'm Ashley O'Connor with In the News, and we're about to talk with Ms. Prushinsky about what's so cool about manufacturing.
Well, the project that we just did was really great. We got a chance to go to Ashland Technologies, and they make parts for roller coasters. In fact, it was one of the things they made was the Impulse at Knoebels. And I think just learning about all those different pieces and parts that go into making a roller coaster was really a great thing to learn.
How can what's so cool about manufacturing help us in our present life?
Well, what was really great about what I learned about this whole project was that everything in life is manufactured, from the microphone that you're using, the chairs we're sitting on. Everything in life is a part of manufacturing, and I don't think we all realize that. But I think the team that went over to Ashtech was very surprised about learning that too.
Who runs What's So Cool About Manufacturing?
This is a project through the Dream It Do It Foundation of Pennsylvania, and this is not their first year. And it really is a group of people who are trying to get younger people interested in manufacturing jobs.
What do the students have to do in this project?
Well, the students in this project, they were all 8th grade students, and interesting enough, all girls, which was quite surprising. We had to do a lot of learning about how to use the video software. We had to go over, we actually did 2 visits over to Ashland Technologies where we got to meet all of the people, see what they were doing, and then we went a second time to do our video. We had to do a lot of, the kids had to do a lot of organizing. They had to do a lot of pre-planning their questions, which I think is what really made the video so great and so organized. And at the end of all the videoing, we had to take 3 hours of video and condense it down to 2.5 minutes. So it's really been a challenge in doing a lot of editing.
Thank you, Ms. Prushinsky.
You're welcome.
Just a quick reminder that all 8th through 11th grade students must have their course selection sheets signed by current teachers and submitted during homeroom on next Thursday. We hope you enjoyed our segment and hopefully we'll return again this year. Until then, I'm Molly Lepchinsky. And I'm Viviana Amato. Hashtag Kale for life. Okay, now if I could just do that top one.
What does that mean?